Game of the week, number 10 Auburn at LSU. After winning at Florida last week, LSU returns home and continues trying to bounce back from its slow start to the season. Auburn seeks to remain unbeaten in SEC play. LSU has won 19 straight October games in Baton Rouge and 10 consecutive October games overall. Auburn won last year's game 18-13. When LSU quarterback Danny Edeling's apparent game-winning touchdown pass to DJ Chark was overturned after video replays showed no time remained on the clock when the ball was snapped. Matchup of the week, Missouri WR's J'Mon Moore and Jonathan Johnson vs Georgia CB's Malcolm Parrish, Tyreek McGee and DeAndre Baker. Missouri has struggled at a lot of things this season, but one thing the Tigers do fairly well is throw the ball. Their 1,470 yards passing ranks second in the SEC. Georgia leads the second ranked 6th nationally in pass efficiency defense. The Bulldogs have allowed only 3 touchdown passes through 6 games. Numbers game, number 1 Alabama has 71 straight wins against unranked opponents heading into its matchup Saturday with Arkansas. The Crimson Tide's last loss to an unranked foe was against Auburn in 2007. Auburn has won 3 straight SEC games by at least 20 points. The last time Auburn accomplished that feat was in 1987. Number 4 Georgia is seeking its first 7-0 start since 2005, the last time the Bulldogs won the SEC. Each of the last 5 meetings between South Carolina and Tennessee has been decided by 3 points or less. Auburn's Kerryon Johnson has 12 touchdown runs to lead all Football Bowl subdivision players. Texas A&M is seeking its first victory in the state of Florida in nearly 3/4 of a century this week. The Aggies' lone win in the Sunshine State was a 70-14 rout of Miami in 1944. Texas A&M will be making its first visit to Gainesville since a 42-6 loss to Florida in 1962. Upset watch, Florida is favored by 2.5 points at home over Texas A&M. The Gators just lost a home game to LSU, and the Aggies looked feisty in a 27-19 loss to number 1 Alabama last weekend. South Carolina is a 3-point underdog at reeling Tennessee. The Gamecocks are coming off a solid win versus Arkansas and coach Will Muschamp has never lost to Butch Jones. Impact performer, after missing the entire 2016 season with a herniated disc in his neck, South Carolina linebacker Sky Moore is back this year and has 42 tackles, including 5 for loss. He recorded a sack and also scored on a 34-yard interception return against Arkansas last week, one of 3 touchdowns produced by South Carolina's defense. Moore's always had a nose for the ball, as the senior linebacker has 13 career interceptions.